Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amidola. It's another beginner friendly video today. So in today's video, I will show you guys how I achieved this beautiful closure from scratch. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you are not a new subby to my channel, you're welcome back. Thanks for always stopping by, guys. So without wasting our time, let's jump right into the video. So here are the materials that I used to achieve this closure. I use mannequin head and I use plastic bag. I secure this plastic bag with tiny securing pin, and the purpose of this bag is to allow me to see very well when I'm ventilating, so that my work will be very faster. And the second materials that I use is extension braiding hair color black. The attachment is cut 4. So the third material that I use is a comb. I use it in the tangle the ear when I'm ventilating. So the next materials is ventilating pin. I made this ventilating pin by myself, and it's the same thing as the one you buy in the market. So this is how it looks. So the next materials that I use to achieve it is a closure net. So that is the net that I'll be using. So the next material here is securing pin. The purpose of this pin is to secure the net down to the mannequin head. So that is all the materials that I use to achieve this closure. So let's jump right to the video. So guys, this is the one that I've ventilated off camera. And to ventilate a closure, guys, you need to know that closure are divided into 3. We have the back and the 2 each side. You firstly ventilate at the back, then you ventilate your right hand side, then you ventilate your left hand side, so that it will make it easy for you, and your finished work will be at the front, which is the ventilation of natural airline. Guys, like I said earlier, I said we'll be ventilating the back side firstly. So I'm at the back right now, and this is how I'm ventilating it. So firstly, I take a little amount of air, then I'll grab the ventilating pin. So I'm ventilating horizontally at the back. So when I'm ventilating, I'm skipping a hole in between 2 ventilation. That's me. When I ventilate on the hole, I skip the hole that follow the hole, then I ventilate on the other hole. So I put the ventilating pin into the hole of the net. I grab 2 strands of air, then I twist the ventilating pin and pull the air through the net. Then I'm giving it a knot because I'm using a single knot method on this project. So you can see very well now that I'm leaving a hole in between 2 ventilation. So hook 2 strands of air, pull it through the net, and hook the air back and pull it through, then give it a knot. So I will keep repeating that until I finish ventilating the hole that I'm ventilating. So right now I've finished ventilating that line. So before I ventilate another line, I make sure that all my ventilation are not starting at the same point. I will not be ventilating on the same point, means I'll be ventilating vice versa. The hole that I'm leaving in between the two ventilation will be the one that I'll be ventilating on the other hole, so that all the ventilation will be very neat and will look natural. So as a beginner and you want a perfect closure for your wig, when you are ventilating at the back, you have to ventilate at least 12 to 13 rows for the back of your closure, or you measure an inch for the back, so that when you crochet or you use a bundle, all your ventilation will fall on it and the crochet or a bundle will not be showing. So guys, I'm done ventilating the back part now, and the next thing for me is to measure it out so that I will achieve my center part. The reason why I'm measuring it is to achieve the same thing at the each side, so that each side will not be bigger than each other. So as a beginner, you are ventilating on a closure, you need to use the measurement so that you will achieve your center part, so that you will not end up achieving maybe half party or something like that. So you need to use your measurement so that each side will not be bigger than each other. So after I've divided it now, the next thing is to ventilate the right, then I will come back and ventilate the left hand side. So you can decide to ventilate the left before right or right before left hand side. So I will be ventilating vertically right now, so make sure you pay attention to it. Put ventilating pin into the hole of the net. I hook 2 strands of hair, so I pull it out and hook back the hair, then put the hair through the net and giving it a knot. So all the ventilation are the same process. I'm using 2 strands of hair and I'm using single knot method on everything on this closure. And on this side part of this closure, I'm ventilating vertically and I'm ventilating a hole, leaving a hole, as the same thing as how I ventilate the back of the closure. So this is what I've ventilated so far off camera, and I'm using the same process that I'm using before. So you're watching this video right now and you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe turn on your post notification bell so that anytime I drop a new content like this, you'll be notified. Try to like my video and comment and let me know what you think about this video that I dropped for you. And if you have any question, you can drop it down on the comment section. I will answer you guys, and let's keep ventilating. Guys, I need to be ventilating some off camera so that this video will not be too long, and I hope you can see that I ventilate up to 4 row all the way to the front, and I still left with some row backward. So that 4 row indicates where my ventilation will stop. What next now is to round up the ventilation all the way to the front. Then after that, we ventilate our natural airline. So guys, after I'm done fixing the parts, so right now the next thing is to balance my closure. So to balance it now, I'll just be ventilating and leaving a line without reaching the front side. Or you can grab your eyebrow pencil or anything ruleable, but I'll be using tape rule for example to rule the line so that it will not be disturbing you. You know the actual place that your ventilation will be stopped. So I will firstly ventilate. As I say, I will be ventilating. So after that, I will use eyebrow pencil and tape rule to measure it as well. So this is what I mean by not reaching the line. The same thing as this. I hope you can see it. I'm not reaching the main part. So I know that for beginners you might not understand it. So right now I will grab a eyebrow pencil and a tape rule to drag the line to the edge of the closure so that it will not look like I'm performing a magic. So we've done ruling the line now. So this line will serve as a guideline to keep ventilating on a straight line so that the closure will end up looking natural and beautiful. So this is how beautiful looking it is after we finish ventilating it. So you can actually leave your closure like this, or you ventilate a natural airline in the front of it as you like to rock your closure. So me, I love it when my closure have natural airline. So to ventilate the natural airline, I'm just picking a strand of air and I'm not leaving any space in front of it. I'm ventilating every hole and I'm picking a strand of air. So this is the beautiful outcome of it after I finish ventilating natural airline in the front of it. So I hope you love the outcome of it, and to finish it I will repeat the same process on it, which is not supposed to be hard anymore. So let's start ventilating the second side. So we start by putting the ventilating pin into the hole of the net. We use the ventilating pin to hook the two strands of air. So we pull the ventilating pin out, twist it and pull the air through the net and giving it a knot. So let's try that again. Put the ventilating pin into the hole of the net. Use that ventilating pin to hook two strands of air. So after that, you hook the air back, then you try to give it a knot and pull the air through the net. And if you don't remember, I'm ventilating a hole, leaving a hole, and I'm using a single knot method. So I'm done ventilating the second part, and the next thing now is to ventilate the natural airline in the front of the second part. So this is how the closure turned out. The closure turned out so beautiful. I love the outcome of it. So if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. Let me know what you think about this beautiful closure. So turn on your post notification bell so that anytime I upload a new content, you'll be notified. And see you all in my next video. Bye.